in the first place, what attracted me to science was Dr. Carl Sagan and his Cosmos series back there in the 80s. And right now, I read a lot of stuff in science, including environmental science. See, this year I've read Dr. David Attenborough's book, Life on Our Planet. I read this climate crisis and global Green New Deal, Chomsky. I read the oneness versus the 1%, Vandana Shiva. And then I've got this, which I want to read, Apocalyptic Never by Michael Shedenberg. And then Entangled Life by Melin Shedra. Now, why am I showing you this?
Yeah,
I'm very interested in the environment, and so should all of us. Okay,
yeah.
But in recent years, we get conflicting messages on the climate crisis. Is it real? Is it not real? Is it real? Is it not real? It's something confusing for ordinary people. Now, ordinary people would not do what I'm doing, reading all these books. Okay, so it depends on the people they listen to, who tell them whatever they tell them. That's what they will do. Now, in your as a environmental scientist, tell us what you know. I'm not saying what you think, what you know. Okay,
right.
As a environment scientist, what is going on with our planet and the environment?
Okay, so I understand what you mean by is it true or it's not true. That has been a debate for a while.
Yes.
But I think as more evidence, kept coming up, that debate, to tell you the truth, has actually dwindled. Unlike 10 years ago, it was a very big debate. Okay. But right now, I think if there are any scientists who still think it's not true, probably less than 10%. Okay. Most scientists
I hear from Dr. Neil deGrasse Tyson, less than 3% of scientists.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then the 3% are loud.
Yeah. I would explain why they still think the way they think. And I will also explain why they should not think the way they think.
Okay, very good.
So let me start by saying the reason why they think the way they think is because they feel that this event has occurred in the past before. So it's occurred in the past where the Earth warmed up, and went real high. Life was threatened, and we survived it, and we're still here.
No, we were not there. Yeah. We were not there.
No, not
life
us,
survived
but I mean,
it. Yes.
Life survived it.
Yes.
And we are here now. So according to these people, it doesn't matter. Yes, life will survive, and another group of organisms will rise again.
Exactly.
And so it will happen. It's like a timeline for these things to occur. Yeah. And we are at that time again for it to happen. Now, the truth is while that is not entirely false, right? What such scientists have failed to realize is the accelerated warming.
Yeah.
Now, yes, it is true that the Earth will naturally warm up after a while, but we're talking about millions of years. We're talking about millions of years. It's going to really take a really, really long time.
Yeah.
But look at what is happening to us. Humans through their ingenuity and intelligence, are creating substances to progress society, but at the same time, releasing substances into the environment that are now accelerating the warming process.
Yes.
That's the difference.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
So that's what the problem is. So we are putting in things into the environment that are now causing the warming to double, to triple. Now, it's something that should normally take, for example, just for example, let's say it's supposed to take 10 years to happen. It's not happening in 2.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why we're saying, look, we need to be very careful here because we are the ones making it happen quicker.
Yeah.
Can we do something to de-accelerate it?
Yeah.
Can we do something to stop it? Because we were the ones who started it. So can we reduce? And that's what has led to the zero carbon, this blah, blah, blah. At least they agree with us that CO2 is the problem.
Okay.
So there is no argument on that. They all agree. The problem is they feel like we are alarmists.
Yeah,
that's what they feel.
That's
like
what
we are just making
Michael says.
Making noise.
Yeah.
Alarmists, right?
Why environmental alarmists hurt us all? Okay.
Exactly. That's the term.
Yeah.
Alarmists. You guys are just making noise. You're shouting.
Yeah.
But that's not what this is. It's the fact that we've studied the trend. Now, when I must take a step back. When the argument started, governments of nations are usually not scientists. They are politicians.
Yes.
Right? And so they were like, we are not still clear about this. How do we understand this? So now the United Nations decided that, okay, what we're going to do is let's put together a group of environmental experts to study the pattern going on in the last 20 years, 30 years, and tell us if indeed we are releasing substance, if indeed human activity is accelerating the warming.
Yeah.
So they put together a body called the Intergovernmental Panel of Climate Change, IPCC.
Okay.
Now, the IPCC are they are the experts, right? They are environmental scientists, not one, not two. It's a team pulled from different parts of the world.
Hundreds or maybe thousands. Yep. Across the world.
And eventually, they have continued to supply reports upon reports, every 2 years or so, telling us that indeed anthropogenic activities are warming the environment. So, to tell you the truth, I've just explained why the 3% feel the way they feel, and why they should not also feel the way they feel.
Yeah.
Because look, it's not an issue of it's happened in the past. It's an issue of the rates at which it's happening now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
See, for me, it's pretty simple. Okay, because the activities of human beings in the last 250 years I mean, we're doing things that no human being was ever to do in the history of human beings until now. Okay.
Exactly.
And then you're telling me it do not affect the environment? It doesn't make sense. Okay. It doesn't make sense for us to be digging up the earth, bringing things that the environment has in its ingenuity stored away, and then we are bringing it up, using it, putting gases in the environment, and we think it will not affect the environment. It doesn't make sense. Okay.
Exactly.
Well, I hope people understand how these things happen, but yes, it's happening, okay, but then it also gives us the opportunity to learn how to do different things. In fact, that's why I'm reading this book and in the Entangled Life, because now I'm learning the function, what fungi does in the environment. In fact, I've been watching a lot of documentaries about fungi, and it's so exciting to see how it eliminates things that are harmful on the surface and taking them down on the ground and using them to feed the plant. And see, it's life itself. It's wonderful. See, that's why I'm smiling. See, life itself is wonderful. And the truth of the matter is this: if we don't do a bit to decelerate the trend, well, what will happen is that this disaster will happen. We who were not there the last time the earth warmed, we will lose out. Okay, because we'll lose out. The earth will still be here, life will still be here, but we will not be here. It's as simple as that.
As simple as that.
Yeah, exactly.
And to make it worse, what this guy wants to take us to Mars now.
Yes.
What's his name again?
Musk.
Yes. Now, to make it worse, Elon Musk is thinking, let's abandon Earth.
Yes.
Right? He's thinking, let's
crazy.
Find an alternative, since we can already see that.
And then he wants to go somewhere where we don't actually know much about the environment there. And I mean,
even if we eventually use our intellect and the power of science and tech that we have to understand how to live on Mars, I give us another 600 years and we do the same thing. Then we'll start looking for Jupiter to run to. It's I don't know. It's like
it's crazy. It's crazy.